I'm Mary Lou Gutcher, Magnetic Business Solutions, and the reason I do what I do, helping clients to grow their businesses, to stay on track, to actually get paid well for the service they provide to their communities, their staff, and their families. And the reason I do that is because I grew up in a family of entrepreneurs. My brothers and sisters didn't become entrepreneurs, but I did. And part of the reason is that my father was an auto mechanic who started his own business right after the war. And all of the 6 children, myself included, worked in the business at one time or another. My mom used to do the bookkeeping for him when we were all in school, but Dad was really great at a few things. He really knew cars inside out. They actually spoke to him. I can remember seeing him driving a car down the road and it's almost as if there was a conversation going on between him and the car. So he really knew his business. He had great customer service. He loved all his clients, but he wasn't so good at the bottom line. I remember we used to say to him, Dad, you can't keep giving this guy credit. He doesn't pay his bills. And Dad would say, well, if I don't, he's going to go to the competition. And we'd say, send him there. You have to make money. You can't just be nice. My mom, on the other hand, being a bookkeeper, she saw the bottom line. And as soon as the kids were off to school, she went out and started bringing in extra income by being a freelance bookkeeper. And the thing that caused the biggest problem in the family was about that bottom line, not about Dad being in business. He'd come home fairly late every day. He'd be out in the morning before we were off to school. He'd fall asleep right after dinner. He was working his buns off to try and provide a great living for the family. And when I got into coaching, I realized that every business goes through this cycle. They start off their business with a great passion for what they do. They have to learn everything. They not only have to drive all the revenue for the business, but they have to do the books, they have to clean the floors, they have to take care of all the background administration until such time as they learn that other people can do some of those things for them better. And that's when they start to delegate. But there's a huge learning curve to get there. And then they reach a stage where things seem to be really rolling along. Clients are coming in the door, they have a good product line, they have good staff, but then they start asking themselves, how come I'm paying my staff more than I'm paying myself? Their friends think they're rich, but they know their lines of credit are maxed. And eventually they get through this stage, and then they move on to, someday I'd like to sell this business so I can spend more time with my family, more time doing things I've always wanted to do, getting around to my bucket list. And they think, I think I'd like to sell it for $1 million, or $2 million, or $3 million. For some reason or other, we like round numbers as long as they're before the decimal point. But when they look at the business, they find it's not anywhere near worth that much. There's no way they can recover even what they've put into that business out of their own pockets. This is where a business coach comes in. A business coach can shorten that learning curve. When you're starting a business, we can help you get business in the door faster, more cost effectively, and with more stability and retention. And as you grow your business, we can help you avoid some of the traps of hiring staff that become cost centers instead of profit centers, and to get rid of some of that anxiety of being upset with people because they're just not performing well. We can help you build the structures, the systems, the protocols in your business to make sure it runs more smoothly, so you can sleep at night and you can at least take some time off. In fact, you'll be surprised when your staff says to you, you should go away more because we get more done when you're not here. And then when you reach that stage of wanting to sell your business, you will already have the groundwork in place. You'll understand what your business is worth and you'll be able to plan according to that. Instead of having pipe dreams, you'll have money in your pocket. That's what coaches help you with, and that's why I coach. I'm Mary Lou Gutcher, Magnetic Business Solutions, your profit coach. If you're interested in just even having an opinion about how coaches could work for you, just give me a call. 780-908-0309, and you'll get right to my desk.